Hello. Okay, so today I'm going to be telling you a story. But first, let's breathe. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, I'm gonna tell you a story. Lisa, I've already used that name. Naomi. I don't know how that came in. That's a name, right? Yeah, it's her name. Naomi is on an island. This island has one house. This is an island she goes to on holiday when no work needs to be done. She can stay here, and she is inside her house, a big house, the only one on this island. It's a very small island. It's kind of far from any other landmass, but she is there, and it's nice and quiet, and she usually has someone with her, someone else, but today she went alone. No one wanted to come. Everyone was busy, so she went there alone. And that's fine with her. She kind of enjoys this new experience. But what happens is one day there is this dragon outside. And she hasn't noticed it yet, but it starts to sound a bit. It starts to start making some strange sounds that usually is not heard on this island because there are no animals there, so it's roar, roar, roar. And she starts being curious. She looks outside the window. She sees a fairly large creature, like the size of a dog. Of course, dogs can have many different sizes, so whatever dog you pictured, up to the length of the head reaches up to about what's it called, the midway point of the body, the hip. That's the name. She doesn't really know if she wants to go out. It looks very calm, but it's most certainly a dragon, and she doesn't know if this dragon is dangerous or not. So she takes it slow, opens the door again, looks out, closes the door, thinks a little, opens the door, and then she brings some fish that she has caught. She brings it out and puts it. The dragon hasn't noticed her yet, but she puts it on in front of her outside and sees if the dragon will eat it. And sure enough, the dragon starts noticing the food and it starts walking over, and it does so. It eats the little thing. Now, it's very exciting for her, and the dragon is very calm. And she reaches out. She has an extra fish holding in her hand. See if she can feed it and maybe pet it a little bit on its head. And she reaches out her hand, and the dragon's head moves closer to the fish and nabs it out of the hand. And then it starts running around on the field that is on this island, and it starts running around, and she thinks it's very playful, and she has the door open, and it runs inside, and it starts making all kinds of mess. It breaks things and pushes over furniture, and this is not the best. She runs in and tries to guide it out again, but when she is inside the house, it just jumps up at her and she falls to the ground, and it is wagging its tail. She didn't get hurt or anything, but she fell over, and the dragon is now on top, playing around, smiling, almost like smiling. You can't be sure what this dragon is thinking, but it's looking back at her, and then it starts running, jumps off and starts running around in the house again. She needs to get this dragon out of the house before her whole house is destroyed. So I start thinking maybe she can trick it with fish, but it seems like it has eaten enough fish, so it doesn't want more of that. And she finds a rope and tries to tie it to the dragon. Sure enough, she gets the rope around the dragon's neck, but it's very strong and it keeps running around with her, only slowing it down a little bit. She almost stops it, but then it gives it another pull, and she gets towed. No, not towed. She gets pulled, after the dragon. And the dragon, she pulls it more and more, and it gets closer to the door, and finally she gets it out. The dragon is now on a leash, and it starts to try to fly away with its big wings. It's able to lift did I call her? The girl, anyway. Starts to lift her up, up to the clouds, and there is a big wizard. A big wizard is in the clouds, and he's like, "There you are, my friend," he said to the dragon. The dragon lands on a big puffy cloud, and I was trying to remember what I called her. The girl gets put down on a cloud, and the wizard says, "Hello." I hit the mic. The wizard says, "Hello. I see you've been feeding my dragon. I thought I had lost him, but seems like he was just finding a little friend. Since you were so nice to my dragon, well, I'm gonna give you a present." I'm gonna make you a very nice fishing rod that can fish any fish you want, or really get anything you put your mind to. If you just use this fishing rod, you can reel in the reality you want to live in. And she didn't know really what to say, but she said thanks and took the rod, and then she went back to the ground with the help of the wizard, and then she was back in her house. And the next day she woke up feeling very, very hungover from all the drugs she was taking to go get that trip done. Yeah, it was all a hallucination. Oh, what a flip, what a twisty twist, what a plotty twist. Anyway, that's it for today. It's a lot easier to make stories while writing than while saying words, because once you've said something, you can't really take it back. But if you write something, you can just remove it and then restart. Anyway, let's breathe before we end this video. Breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Thank you so much for watching or listening. I hope I'll be seeing you soon. Have a good night. Goodbye.